Alright, YouTube, we back with the second video, man. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit some of the content that we're gonna be bringing y'all. Like I told you, my bro got an 81 Impala that we've been working on for a minute. He kind of stressed out with it right now because it's had another engine put in it. It was a 305 car, but 305 was knocking, tapping, clinging, popping, braking, smoking, all of that good stuff. So he took it out and put a 350 in it. But the guy that had did shoddy work, man. I'm talking about the worst work that a nigga could do. He just basically put the motor in the car and rigged that some bitch to where to crank and run, you know what I'm saying? So we took it to the shop, and now it won't even crank. So we got to diagnose that, and we're going to be bringing all that content to y'all, so y'all going to practically watch us get this car back up and running. And this is another one of my bro cars. This the Bourbon right here, you know what I'm saying? And really, it's gonna be a lot of how-tos on this truck. I don't think bro just gonna put it in the game like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's a nice truck. Runs pretty good. It's a road warrior, man. So they put this thing on the highway and they just go for broke with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this the old Elantra right here. But yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all a more in-depth view of Popcorn in my town car. Let y'all see that. My alarm be tripping. Shit ain't lit up right now. See if I can get that cut back on. Probably not. Bro, smack that key, bro. It ought to start singing. Look, that boy just as confused as all that, though. He don't know what he doing.
It might be bad.
I just put that battery in there. It was the other day. Something that remote is old.
Yeah, it probably need another.
Yeah, auto page from like 1976. So I'm gonna have to unlock my car the old-fashioned way.
Shut up.
Then there's that. And I can't cut it out. Not the introduction I wanted to make for this car. All right. So we got that out the way. But this is Popcorn. 96 Chevrolet Caprice. Like I said, we got the suede ostrich on the seats. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no air conditioning, so it's hot, so I'm just gonna leave this door open for a tad bit and let that air out a little bit. Got a push button ignition system in it. You know, the key has been bypassed, and yeah, y'all see wires all over the floor. Got that old school Kenwood flip out with the brain on the floor, just telling the nigga come get my shit, you know what I'm saying? Last problem that I had with this car, man, I was driving on my way home from work and hit a pothole that was the size of a swimming pool, bruh. Broke my, busted my tire on this side, and then it actually broke my pipe, my down pipe. So I had to get I had to remove my entire pipe and my tire. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't good. But this was the recent mess up on this car. That there is my control arm. That there is my ball joint. And that boy ain't been held by nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I can just move that whole wheel front and back. So, and the alarm is still active. And I can't cut it off. But with this car here, it's got a press fit in the ball joint in the control arm. So right here, instead of the ball joint being bolted in at the top, it press fits into the control arm, and that whole hole down there is wallered out. So I can't, this control arm is no good anymore. It would not house a ball joint anymore. And for anybody that's ever done ball joints before, you know, you got to have a big old pitchfork to separate the ball joint from the control arm. But this car's a press fit. It's not a, when you buy the control arms for these, they have the ball joints already in there. So all you basically got to do is take the control arm off, and you got a bolt here And back on up in there, it's another boat. Back there, you can see the bushing right there. But right behind that bushing is another boat. Once you remove that, the control arm comes off. Put your new control arm in with your new ball joint. Put your jack under your A-frame. You jack that wheel up, jack that whole assembly up into the ball joint housing on the hub. Bolt it down, let the car down. Ball joint being replaced. But that's on this car. I couldn't tell you about that on any other car. But that's old popcorn right there, L99. Big cam minute, sounds real good, runs real good. I'm gonna show y'all how to do a tune-up on these 96s and 94s and up. When they put the LT1s in these cars, man, that Optis Spark system is, something else. But this town car right here, and we're gonna be cleaning this car up for you today. We're gonna shine it up, make it look real good. I'm gonna show y'all boys what that thing look like. Interior is in really good condition. My car just recently went to jail, but the interior pretty good on here. You know what I'm saying? This is my baby. We're gonna clean it all up and everything, get it nice and squeaky. I'm gonna put so much soap and water on there, boy, it's gonna laminate. You know what I'm saying? We got the 24s on there, 275s in the back, 275 30 24s in the back, 255 30 24s in the front, for that articulation, and for anybody that's got a Lincoln Town car and thinking about putting foes on your town car, if you follow the path that I went, you remove the airbags, put you some shocks on there. I got 2 shock locks in the back. That was about $30 lift kit, and 2 knuckles in the front that's turned vertical, and then that'll lift you up for foes. You'll be good with the foes. But if you go anything bigger than that, then you need to consult your next lift man to make sure you do that the right way, and not damage your suspension in the process of doing that. We got some bang back there, which I'm gonna be bringing y'all some videos of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Popcorn had some bang in her, but took everything out due to the simple fact she broke her ankle. So, we're gonna do something a little different with that though. But yeah, so today we're just gonna wash up the old basket, make her look the part, and then I'm gonna bring y'all some more content when I get ready to make my next upgrade. And I'm gonna show y'all what it is that I'm gonna be doing. Make sure that alarm deactivates, which I doubt it. But gotta excuse my car. She out there. She's a storage building at this point. But these black right here, these black ones, these are white LEDs. And my Lincoln is white. So instead of putting these under the car, I'm gonna put these in the grill at nighttime. I love that Lincoln grill. That's that distinct look of the Lincoln grills, these 2003 models. I love that, man. So if I put some white light, if I put them LEDs in that grill at nighttime, man, that thing gonna look nice, man. It's gonna look real nice. And these white ones are some red underglows that I'm gonna put in popcorn. I'm gonna put them under him. And here we go with the alarm shit again. Just walk away from the whole car. My alarm still ain't wanting to work. Let me sit this camera down and see if I can get this thing to deactivate. Okay, this has got a mind of its own back there. I don't know. Shut up. I can't get it to cut off. I just gotta sit there and let it do its thing. I gotta get another battery, man. This battery ain't no good. You know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna wash this. We're gonna do this bubble, this washy wash. We're gonna shine up this Lincoln, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all around the corner and show y'all my bro 9.5, which he gonna upload. He gonna have content of that car on his own channel, which I'm gonna put the link in the description on how to get to his channel. And his car is pretty solid too. Only difference with his car and mine is his car is more original. My car's been molested, touched on, talked about dirty, and told that it'll never be nothing and it's never gonna look like anything. So you know how to. Oh, I found a fake dollar. Ain't that about a bit? Boy, I thought I had some money. I was supposed to get happy. Just gonna keep on walking, man. Alright, this the nephew right here. This the old 9.5 Caprice. And as y'all see, we got chunks of belt everywhere. Me and bro did a tune-up on this car, on the Optic Spark on it. So in order to do the Optic Spark on these, harmonic balancer got to come off. The water pump has to come off. All this got to come off of the car, man, to get to that Optic. So we did all that, put the harmonic balancer back on, refitted it, got another harmonic balancer, put that back on, and just went, you know, just did like that or whatever. Well, recently, it starts to chew up the belts real bad. Like, you see that chunk of belt sitting over there on the ground. So we got to figure out why this car is wanting to chew up the belts. Because if it was the pulley, if it was a belt issue, then the belt would just snap or it will break a pulley. But instead, this is chewing the belts up. So I'm thinking that it's a nick in the, it's probably a catch in one of the pulleys, and that's what's stopping it. That's what's chewing the belt up. Rather that or bro alternator locking up. He running two Nemesis. He running two DB2K15s with a Nemesis 3K, and he said that his alternator skips, and the charging system on these Caprices are trash. Man, you put your system in there that's 1,000, 2,000 watts, man. That battery will damn near drop out when you put pressure, when you crank that knob. So I'm thinking that if we replace the alternator on that car, that's gonna fix that'll fix that issue with the car chewing up the belts like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to move some of these cars around, man, and try to squeeze this Lincoln in between popcorn so we can go and get some soap and water on this baby boy, because I've been trying to get this car clean for the longest, and now that I done mounted up, I'm ready to get some Armor All on them things, put some baby lotion on them, and make them shine like your kid's first day of school, baby boy. But this 5-Flow Baby G, I'm gonna sign off for now, man. I'm gonna bring y'all some more content when the car finished cleaned up and everything, got it smelling good. I just downloaded this new app called Smell-O-Vision, so y'all gonna be able to smell what that car smell like. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is just click a button, and then my phone will open up on the microphone part, and then it would intake the smell, and then push it out of your phone or your computer, so you can smell what the rock is cooking. But on that note, I'm gonna holler. Go on, Sco, nigga. I know you want to say something because that was funny. You know it was, bruh. Oh, so now I got mental issues and shit. I'm crazy now. So, but all right, YouTube, I'm gonna get at y'all, man.